The residential construction industry in New Zealand is a dynamic and demanding industry. With boom and bust cycles and the pressure to meet tight deadlines, it's a challenging environment. Yet it's also full of opportunities for those with the right skills, mindset and attitude. 87% of residential construction businesses in New Zealand are self-employed, micro or small enterprises. Among these, 36% are self-employed, which brings the additional challenges of running a small business. While many people enter the industry with strong trade skills and pride in their work, few have been taught essential psychological skills to manage stress, uncertainty, complex relationships, and setbacks effectively. Introducing Live Well, Build Well, a groundbreaking program designed to support our builders and tradies in not just surviving, but thriving.
Live Well, Build Well started in late 2022 with a mission to boost the mental health and well-being of residential construction workers. Supported by the Mental Health Foundation and ACC, what we are doing helps builders and tradies build mental strength and fitness so they can better handle the demands and thrive in our challenging and ever-changing industry. Live Well, Build Well is all about boosting mental fitness in the residential construction industry. We focus on often small and everyday things that can lead to significant improvements in mental and physical health over time.
We actually don't have an approach to mental and psychological resilience, and the mind and body is intricately linked. You can't have health in one without the other.
The thing is about stress and uncertainty, if you're not managing it, if you're not learning to come out of that stress, then you're in chronic stress. And it'll affect your health pretty quickly. Luckily, there's a bunch of tools we can use and we can come out of that. If you can learn how to manage that, then you're going to get your way through. You're going to have a good life.
Our focus is on the close connection between these four areas: how we think, what we do, our physical health, and our relationships. Live Well, Build Well collects documents and shares stories and information from builders and tradies about what is working for them to stay healthy and resilient. We also throw in some advice from mental fitness experts.
I think habits are one of the sort of cornerstones of healthy behaviour change. And the reason for that is that when going gets tough, you're going to have some things that you can reliably do and know that you can do, have some confidence that you can do. And I think things like an exercise habit, a healthy eating habit, a learning to say no and not being everything to everyone habit. These are cornerstone habits. So if you don't practice them, then you won't be able to do them. It's as simple as that. And they're easy to do, and they sound easy, but without practice, you haven't got a habit, and without got a habit, you haven't got anything to fall back on. Simple as that. A really cool thing about the Live Well, Build Well project and the sort of skills you're going to learn by doing it, being in it. Part of it is some really different ways of thinking about life. Learning about mental fitness will give you this sort of cognitive flexibility, both to help your own health, but actually thinking more broadly about how you're going to be the best version of yourself, not just personally, but in the industry and as a tradie.
The goal of what we do is to find out what is already working for the mental fitness of construction workers, and then to spread that through the industry social and organisational networks. Builders and tradies love to hear from others in their trades and line of work, and this motivates them to change.
So we need to make work more achievable by everybody, and we need to give tradies skills, both physical and psychological skills, so they can actually be successful in their jobs and be the best tradie they can be.
Live Well, Build Well isn't just about personal fitness, it's about lifting the entire industry. For workers, this means better health, improved mental fitness, and a more supportive work environment. For the industry, it translates to higher productivity, reduced turnover, less injuries, and a reputation for excellence. Live Well, Build Well captures and shares these positive practices through social media, on-site toolbox talks, and informative resources.
Good about Live Well, Build Well is it opens a lot of avenues for discussion, brings up a lot of topics, building that community and creating that support.
That sort of sharing of those experiences, I think, really helps normalise the sort of healthy stuff we're talking about. Mental fitness is not a new concept, but it's not one that's discussed. We don't think, actually, the reason I'm having a good night's sleep, the reason I'm taking some time out, the reason I'm putting my cell phone away for the night and getting off the social media needs to be discussed. You're used to working with tools, figuring out what they do and use them where appropriate. Here's some tools, grab what you can, use what you need to when it's appropriate.
I think having that time outside of work to be able to kind of recharge and do your own hobbies and sports and things like that, I think that's really important to be able to stay healthy in multiple aspects.
Build well means to me support, community and building resilience.
There is a correlation between injuries at work and mental health. Everything from being inattentive through stress causing injury and accident to being overly tense and stressed out, so it contributes to things like back pain and pain conditions.
Our goal is to close the gap between where the industry is and where it could be in terms of mental fitness. We believe that helping builders and tradies learn mental fitness skills from each other, not just experts, we can create lasting change.
Long term, Live Well, Build Well will embed these principles across the residential construction industry, encouraging a stronger culture of mental and physical well-being.
Tradies are not lasting the distance. We need more tradies to have long and fruitful careers. Unfortunately, a lot of tradies are leaving the trades far too early. They're leaving the trades physically broken and mentally unwell, so we need to change that trajectory.
Industry leaders, we need your support to sustain this vital work. Join us in building a healthier, stronger construction workforce. We look forward to talking with you about how we can be part of building a brighter future for all.
To learn more, visit www.livewellbuildwell.com or follow us on social media. Together, let's build a stronger, healthier New Zealand.